Have you ever woken up feeling heavier than yesterday? No injury, no illness, just an unexplainable stiffness that makes tying your shoelaces or standing up a surprising challenge. If so, you're not alone. What you're experiencing isn't inevitable, just getting old. It's a medical condition called sarcopenia, and it's quietly stealing your muscle strength one bite at a time. Why this matters? As a physician researcher with over 3 decades studying aging and muscle physiology, I've seen thousands of patients in their 60s, 70s, and 80s gradually lose independence, not because they don't exercise, but because their diets contain hidden culprits. Today, we'll uncover 5 common foods that most adults over 60 consume daily, unknowingly accelerating muscle loss. Then, I'll share practical swaps and real-world examples to help you regain strength, stability, and confidence. Food number 1. Refined carbohydrates, the comfort trap. The problem. What it is: white bread, pastries, pasta, cookies, refined flours stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. How it hurts? These foods spike blood sugar within minutes, triggering insulin surges that drive inflammation, a phenomenon akin to rusting your muscle fibers and impair your body's ability to use the protein you eat for muscle repair. The hidden cost: even as scale weight creeps up, thanks to fat storage, your muscles silently atrophy. The science. A 2021 study in Nutrition and Metabolism found that diets high in refined carbs significantly increase markers of insulin resistance and systemic inflammation, both of which correlate with accelerated muscle breakdown in seniors. Practical swap. Instead of white sandwich bread or croissants, choose 100% whole grain bread, rye, oats, sprouted grain, or legume-based pasta, lentil, chickpea, quinoa. Tip: pair these complex carbs with a palm-sized portion of grilled salmon or chicken breast and a tablespoon of olive oil for balanced blood sugar and muscle support. Food number 2. Fruit juices, the healthy mirage. The problem. What it is: fresh squeezed orange juice, apple juice, and other fruit juices lacking fiber. How it hurts? Without fiber to slow absorption, these juices act like a sugar bomb, forcing large insulin responses and overloading the liver with fructose, which it converts to fat, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The resulting chronic low-grade inflammation sabotages muscle fibers and blocks nutrient delivery. The science. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition links high fructose beverage consumption to a 3-fold increase in liver fat and heightened inflammatory cytokines in older adults. Practical swap. Instead of 8 ounces glass of orange juice daily, choose a whole orange, fiber intact, or blend a small portion, 1/2 cup, into a smoothie with low fructose berries, Greek yogurt, and a scoop of protein powder. Real-world example. According to an ABC News report, Mr. Robert Miller, 68, from Columbus, Ohio, switched his morning juice for a mixed berry smoothie. Within 6 weeks, he reported steadier energy, a 15% reduction in joint stiffness, and regained enough strength to resume his gardening hobby almost daily. Food number 3. Processed meats, the convenient threat. The problem. What it is: ham, bacon, sausages, cold cuts loaded with nitrites/nitrates, preservatives, saturated/trans fats, and excess sodium. How it hurts? Chemical preservatives create oxidative stress that breaks down muscle tissue. Saturated and trans fats clog circulation, starving muscles of oxygen. Sodium dehydrates cells, causing cramps and reduced contraction ability. The science. A Cleveland Clinic study demonstrated that older adults consuming more than 2 servings of processed meat per week had 30% lower measured grip strength and slower gait speed over a 2-year follow-up. Practical swap. Instead of deli sandwich with ham or salami, choose freshly grilled chicken, turkey breast, or wild-caught salmon. For a plant-based option, try a chickpea or lentil salad seasoned with garlic, lemon, and herbs. Food number 4. Raw spinach, the superfood caveat. The problem. What it is: large daily helpings of raw spinach, or high-oxalate greens like beet greens, Swiss chard. How it hurts. Spinach's oxalic acid binds calcium and magnesium in the gut, preventing absorption minerals essential for muscle contraction, energy, ATP, and recovery. Over time, you may develop cramps, fatigue, or even worse, kidney stones that further stress your system. The science. A Johns Hopkins Medicine review noted that consuming more than 1/2 cup raw spinach daily can reduce calcium absorption by up to 40%, leading to suboptimal mineral levels in seniors. Practical swap. Instead of daily raw green smoothies loaded with spinach, choose lightly steamed or sautéed spinach, reduces oxalates by 40%, or rotate to lower oxalate greens such as kale, arugula, or romaine lettuce. Tip: pair cooked spinach with calcium-rich foods like low-fat dairy, tofu, or sesame seeds to ensure minerals remain available to your muscles. Food number 5. Excessive coffee, the comfort diuretic. The problem. What it is: multiple large cups of coffee throughout the day, especially on an empty stomach or late afternoon. How it hurts. Caffeine is a diuretic that flushes out calcium and magnesium, elevates cortisol, which breaks down muscle protein for quick energy, disrupts deep sleep, limiting growth hormone release, and, in some individuals, increases gut inflammation and acid reflux. The science. A 2022 study in sleep medicine linked late-day caffeine intake with a 20% reduction in deep sleep stages, crucial for muscle repair through growth hormone secretion. Practical swap. Instead of 3 or more cups of coffee per day, choose limit to 1 small cup in the morning, ideally after breakfast. Replace afternoon cups with green tea, lower caffeine, high antioxidants, or herbal infusions, chamomile, ginger. Tip: if you love coffee's taste, try a half CAF blend, 50% regular, 50% decaf, or add mineral-rich water into your daily intake. Putting it all together, expert tips. Mindful meal planning. Create plates that emphasize whole foods, lean proteins, colorful vegetables, and whole grains. Supplement wisely. Consider a vitamin D/calcium supplement, with your doctor's approval, if dietary sources are inadequate. Stay hydrated. Drink water throughout the day. Avoid relying on diuretics alone. Regular movement. Pair dietary changes with resistance exercises like weights, body weight movements, or resistance bands to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Inspiring case study. Dr. Emily Carter at the National Institute on Aging, NIA, recently published a small pilot trial involving 40 participants over age 65. They replaced 1 processed food item per day with a whole food alternative and added 2 weekly resistance band sessions. After 12 weeks, Average grip strength increased by 12%. Timed up and go test improved by 15%. Participant feedback highlighted greater confidence climbing stairs and reduced joint aches. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your supplement or health routine.